I'm back today to show you how I created this background using a watercolor and assignments as stamp stencil, another unedited video. This was before the background, obviously, and let's get rolling. Hello everybody, I am back with a video. I have a wipey here handy and some water. We're gonna create a background for this. So I've already photographed it just in case it doesn't come out good, but we're just going to see. I'm sucking on a fireball, just maybe it'll give me some creative power today. So this is the biscuit that we're going to mask this with, and you can also use rubber cement. One thing you want to do is shake it really good. And then I found that using a wipey to get the stuff off the brush afterwards is much better than taking it to the faucet. So I'm going to stop talking in a minute and I'll speed this up. This doesn't take long. And I also could just do the, you kind of want to stay in the lines if possible because you'll just get a better looking background. But as I was saying, you really don't have to do the middle if you're careful when you're doing your background. And if you remember that. So I think I'm going to try and remember that and not do the middle, the center of the flower. I don't know why, but I think it's fun using this. And we are almost finished. Remember that haste makes waste. I don't think I did this one. You also have to remember where you started from. Okay, I'm just going to do a little here, and I didn't do the dead center. Now I'm going to take the wipey and wipe this off many times. I had a glass of ice cold water and I just stuck my brush in before and that didn't work good at all. So this really works the best. Okie doke. Just going to wait for that to dry and I'll be back with some more distress ink. Okay, I always use blue, so I've pre-selected these colors. I don't know if they're going to look good, but I just kind of was going with my gut. So I thought I would try something different. Let's just go with it. I thought I kind of want to do a geometric background. So let's, I don't know, just do some random rectangle squares, so to speak. So we're just going to brush, we can brush over this, we're going to brush over this with one of the pastel colors. So I think, let's go with the yellow first, and we're going to put it here on the, you could also use the reinkers for this, it would probably be easier, but this is all I have and I think it should work great. So let's get, you know, a medium-sized brush. I'm going to use a little water here to water this down. And I'm going to wet this a little bit, the paper with some of the water on it. Now I'm going to pick up more of that color and I haven't used this color Distress ink in a while, so I'm not even too sure, wasn't sure what color it would look like. I really need to get the Squeeze Lemonade. It's so bright and vibrant in the new colors. Now I can see that it's going underneath this, so we'll see how it's going to look. And I'm going to put a little more here. I want to see if I can get a more concentrated color for these 3 squares. Just so they're a little darker, it's a little more gradient. But I might bag that idea. Okay, so now let's block off another area on here. And I don't need to worry about the rose because I have the frisket, and I'm pressing firmer where the white areas are. And I'm gonna, let's go ahead and get rid of this. And the brush is clean. And where's my green? Let's use the green next. Just do the same thing. I sure hope this is gonna look good. Okay. This is not my favorite way to use stencils. Worst case scenario, we can put water on the whole thing and dab it off. Okay, so now we have the yellow, the green. Let's go ahead, maybe we should do a little green over here where this is blocked out. So it's kind of balanced. Okay. Now, let's see here. I think I'm going to zap that with the heat gun really quick. Okay, I zapped that with the heat gun. I'm going to take this tape off. I think I'm going to lift up part of the stencil and slide a Kleenex under it just to get the water that's underneath the stencil. And maybe on top of this. Let's just take all this away. And use a Kleenex to blot some of that up. That's interesting, huh? What do you think? All right, let's add some blue, and then I'm just wiping this off. I'm not cleaning it, probably. So I'm going to line the grid up again with that. Okay, and then I'm going to tape it down again so I can get an area over here. And while I'm doing that, I want to thank you all who participated in the 30-day color challenge. It was so much fun, so rewarding. You guys are so creative and inspiring, and I definitely will be doing it again. Most likely I will just do it on Instagram because I feel so guilty. I still haven't gotten to all the you guys that uploaded to my blog. And I think, you know, I'll be more organized. There'll be even more giveaways. Not for just to anyone who comments on the blog. But it was just really fun, and you guys participating and commenting and your support is what made it really, really fun and really fabulous. So thank you. And I'll have a date soon as we wrap up, which is getting very close. I need a day to take care of that. Okay. So this is a salty ocean. I'm going to really water this down because it's very vibrant. I love it. So just dump a whole water here, more water, and a little more water. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the lighter color closer to the flower. Pick up a little bit more of the color and even more of the color as we get further from the flower. You should try this with any kind of stencil. Some with more solid background might even work better. But I just want a kind of a geometrical look. Okay. You can see that it's a little dark on the outside. I'm going to water this a little more towards the flower. Okay, so I think we should, to balance it out, we should do this corner here, but it's not touching here, but we're not going to worry about that. And then let's do another little square right here. Let's overlap some of this color and see how that looks. So we'll stop there, and we'll pick up some of this yellow here, and go there. Let's see how this goes. Oh, by the way, this stencil is Back and Stop It, Simon Says Stamp. It's been very popular. It's such a cool stencil. Okay, let's add a little bit more there to blend that, and then we'll lift this up again. Now I think I'm going to take this Kleenex and blot some of that up first. And now remove our tapes. And let's see what we've got. Okay, and ta-da! Okay, excuse me. Let's get up any residual water here on the ends. That's kind of cool. Let's take this off gingerly and carefully, and maybe we'll do some splatters and maybe we won't. I was very careful when I put my tape down to get a nice little border so that it won't have to be cut and that it was even and level. Usually I'm not so careful. What do you guys think? I think the overlap colors looks kind of neat, but I don't want to spend too much time. And then I'm going to heat this up and then erase the frisk and stamp sentiment, and I'll be done. Thank you again, and I'm going to try and get in one more video before the daily marker 30-day ends. Thanks, and talk to you soon.